Have you ever wished you could make your dreams come true in a snap? Well, get ready, because I'm about to show you how to do just that. It's 2024, and there's a new manifestation technique that's taking the spiritual world by storm. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill method. No, this is the fastest way to get what you want, and I mean fast. We're talking days, not months or years. Sounds too good to be true? I thought so too, until I tried it myself. Now, I'm here to share this life-changing secret with you. Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding that thing you've been dreaming about right in front of you. That job you've always wanted? It's yours. That perfect relationship? It's knocking at your door. That financial freedom you've been chasing? It's in your bank account. This isn't a fairy tale or a far-off dream. With this technique, it's your new reality. But here's the kicker. You don't need to be a spiritual guru or have years of meditation practice under your belt. This method is so simple, anyone can do it. Yes, that includes you, even if you've never manifested anything in your life before. All you need is an open mind and a willingness to try something new. Are you ready to unlock the power of the universe and start living the life you've always wanted? Then stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the keys to make it happen. Let's face it, trying to manifest your desires can feel like watching paint dry. You visualize, you affirm, you believe, and then you wait, and wait, and wait some more. Months go by, maybe even years, and still, that dream job, perfect partner, or financial breakthrough seems just out of reach. It's frustrating, right? You start to wonder if you're doing something wrong, or worse, if this whole manifestation thing is just a load of nonsense. I've been there, and I know how disheartening it can be. You put in all this effort, trying to keep your vibration high and your thoughts positive, but life just seems to keep throwing curveballs your way. Maybe you've even given up on manifestation altogether, thinking it's just not for you. After all, who has the time or patience to wait around for the universe to deliver? But here's the thing, it's not your fault. The problem isn't you, it's the old school manifestation techniques you've been using. They're slow, they're complicated, and let's be honest, they don't always work. In today's fast-paced world, we need something quicker, something more reliable. We need a manifestation method that keeps up with the speed of our lives. Think about it. We live in a world of instant gratification. We can order food with a tap on our phones and have it at our doorstep in minutes. We can video chat with someone on the other side of the world in seconds. So why should manifesting our desires be any different? Why should we have to wait months or years to see results? The truth is, we shouldn't. And that's where this new technique comes in. It's designed for the modern world, for people like you and me who want to see results fast. No more endless waiting, no more doubt, no more frustration. Just quick, tangible results that will make you a believer in the power of manifestation all over again. But before we dive into this game-changing method, I want you to know that it's okay if you've struggled with manifestation in the past. It doesn't mean you're not spiritual enough, or that you're not meant to have the things you desire. It just means you haven't found the right technique yet. And that's about to change. Get ready to have your mind blown, because I'm about to introduce you to the quantum leap manifestation technique. This isn't just another run-of-the-mill manifestation method. It's a supercharged, turbocharged way to bring your desires into reality faster than you ever thought possible. So what makes the quantum leap technique so special? Well, it works by tapping into the very fabric of the universe itself. You see, quantum physics has shown us that reality isn't as solid as we think. In fact, at the tiniest level, everything is just energy and potential, and that's where the magic happens. This technique allows you to jump, or leap, from one reality to another. It's like changing the channel on your TV, but instead of changing what you're watching, you're changing your actual life. One minute you're in a reality where you're struggling to make ends meet. The next, you're in a reality where money flows to you effortlessly. It sounds like science fiction, but it's actually cutting-edge science. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds complicated. Do I need to understand quantum physics to make this work? Absolutely not. That's the beauty of the quantum leap technique. It's incredibly simple to use. You don't need any special knowledge or skills. All you need is your mind and a willingness to try something new. Unlike other manifestation methods that ask you to visualize your desires over and over again, or repeat affirmations until you're blue in the face, the quantum leap technique is all about making a single powerful shift in your energy. It's quick, it's easy, and most importantly, it works. But here's what really sets this technique apart: speed. We're not talking about manifesting your desires in months or years. With the quantum leap technique, you can see results in days, sometimes even hours. It's that fast. Now, I know this might sound too good to be true. I was skeptical at first too. But once I tried it, I was amazed at how quickly things started changing in my life. Suddenly, opportunities were popping up left and right. Things I had been wanting for years were suddenly right in front of me. It was like the universe had finally opened up its floodgates. And the best part? This technique works for everything. Whether you want to manifest more money, better health, your dream relationship, or anything else your heart desires, the quantum leap technique can make it happen. It's like having a magic wand that can transform every area of your life. But don't just take my word for it. Throughout this video, I'm going to share stories of people who have used this technique and seen incredible results. People just like you who were struggling with traditional manifestation methods and were looking for something more. Now I want to be clear. This isn't about sitting back and expecting everything to fall into your lap. The quantum leap technique is powerful, but it does require action on your part. You need to be willing to step into that new reality, to become the person who has what you desire. But don't worry, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that. So, are you ready to take a quantum leap into the life of your dreams? Are you ready to manifest faster than you ever thought possible? Then let's dive in and learn how to use this incredible technique. In the next part of this video, we're going to break down the quantum leap technique step by step. I'll show you exactly how to use it, and more importantly, how to avoid the common mistakes that can slow down your manifestations. Get ready, because your life is about to change in ways you never imagined possible. But before we move on, I want you to take a moment and think about what you want to manifest. What's that one thing you've been dreaming of? Hold that thought in your mind, because very soon you're going to have the tools to make it a reality faster than you ever thought possible. The world of manifestation is about to open up to you in a whole new way. Gone are the days of waiting and hoping. With the quantum leap technique, you're about to become the master of your own reality. So buckle up, because things are about to get exciting. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of how this technique actually works. It all starts with understanding the power of your own mind. Let's dive into the heart of the quantum leap manifestation technique. The first step is all about tapping into what we call quantum consciousness. Now, don't let that fancy term scare you off. It's actually pretty simple when you break it down. Quantum consciousness is about understanding that your thoughts are not just in your head. They're energy that interacts with the world around you. Think of your mind like a radio. Just as a radio can tune into different stations, your mind can tune into different realities. The reality you experience right now? That's just one station. But there are countless others out there, including the one where you already have everything you want. So, how do we start tuning into these other realities? It starts with awareness. Most of us go through life on autopilot, letting our thoughts run wild without really paying attention to them. But to use the quantum leap technique, we need to become aware of our thoughts and, more importantly, the feelings those thoughts create. Here's a simple exercise to get you started. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Now think about something you really want. Maybe it's a new job, a loving relationship, or financial abundance. As you think about this desire, pay attention to how your body feels. Do you feel excited, hopeful, or do you feel doubt and worry creeping in? This exercise might seem small, but it's actually huge. You're starting to tune into the energy of your thoughts and feelings. And that energy? It's the key to shifting your reality. But here's where most people get stuck. They focus on what they want, but they're doing it from a place of lack. They're thinking, I want more money because I don't have enough. Or, I want a relationship because I'm lonely. This kind of thinking actually pushes your desires further away because you're tuning into the reality of not having what you want. The quantum leap technique flips this on its head. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you're going to start tuning into the reality where you already have it. It's like changing the station on that radio we talked about earlier. How do you do this? It's all about feeling. You need to start feeling as if you already have what you want. If you want more money, how would you feel if your bank account was overflowing? If you want a loving relationship, how would you feel waking up next to your perfect partner every day? Now, I know what you might be thinking. But I don't have those things yet. How can I feel like I do? This is where the quantum part comes in. In quantum physics, time isn't linear. The future, past, and present all exist simultaneously. So that reality where you have everything you want, it already exists. You just need to tune into it. This might sound a bit out there, but stick with me, because once you get this part down, everything else falls into place. And the best part? You don't need to understand all the science behind it. You just need to be willing to feel. So your homework for this part is simple. Spend a few minutes each day tuning into the feeling of already having what you want. Really let yourself experience it. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude. The more real you can make it feel, the faster you'll see results. Remember, this isn't about pretending or lying to yourself. It's about tapping into a reality that already exists. You're not creating something new. You're simply shifting your awareness to it. And as you do, you'll start to see amazing changes happening in your life. Now that you've got a handle on quantum consciousness, it's time for the really exciting part, making the quantum leap. This is where things start to get magical. The quantum leap is all about making a sudden, dramatic shift in your energy. It's like flipping a switch that instantly transports you from one reality to another. And the best part? It only takes a moment. Here's how it works. Remember how we talked about feeling the reality you want as if it's already here? Well, the quantum leap takes that to the next level. Instead of just imagining it, you're going to step into it fully. Think of it like this. Imagine there's a line on the ground in front of you. On one side of the line is your current reality. On the other side is the reality where you have everything you desire. The quantum leap is about stepping over that line with total commitment. Now, here's where a lot of people make a mistake. They try to make this leap half-heartedly. They dip their toe in, testing the waters. But that's not how this works. To make a true quantum leap, you need to jump in with both feet. So, how do you do this? It starts with a decision. You need to decide with every fiber of your being that you are now the person who has what you desire. Not that you will be someday, but that you are right now. Let's say you want to manifest financial abundance. Your quantum leap might sound something like this. I am now a person of unlimited wealth and abundance. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I am grateful for the abundance in my life. But here's the crucial part. You can't just say the words. You need to feel them with every part of your being. You need to embody them. When you make this declaration, stand up tall. Feel the confidence, the certainty, the joy of being this person. Now, I know this might feel strange at first. You might feel like you're pretending or lying to yourself, but remember, you're not creating a false reality. You're tuning into a reality that already exists. You're choosing to step into it fully. This is where a lot of people get tripped up. They make the declaration, but then they look around and see that nothing has changed yet. They start to doubt, and that doubt pulls them right back to their old reality. But here's the secret. You need to hold on to that new reality even when your physical world hasn't caught up yet. This is where faith comes in. You need to trust in the process, to know that your physical reality will soon reflect your new energy. Think of it like planting a seed. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust that it's doing its thing underground, even though you can't see it yet. The same is true with the quantum leap. You're planting a seed in the quantum field, and you need to trust that it's growing, even if you can't see the results right away. So, your task for this part is to make your quantum leap. Write out your declaration, stand up, say it out loud, and really feel it. Then, carry that feeling with you throughout your day. Act as if you are already the person who has what you desire. Make decisions from that place. Speak from that place. Live from that place. And here's a pro tip. Make your quantum leap first thing in the morning. This sets the tone for your entire day and helps you stay in that high vibe energy. Remember, the quantum leap isn't something you do once and forget about. It's something you recommit to every day, every moment. The more you can stay in that energy, the faster you'll see results. Now that you've made your quantum leap, it's time for the final piece of the puzzle, quantum action. This is where the rubber meets the road, where you start to see real, tangible changes in your life. Quantum action is all about aligning your actions with the new reality you've stepped into. It's not enough to just think and feel differently. You need to act differently too. But here's the twist. You're not acting to make things happen. You're acting because they've already happened in your new reality. Let me break that down a bit. In traditional manifestation techniques, you might take action to try to make your desires come true. But with quantum action, You're taking action as if your desires are already true. For example, let's say you've made a quantum leap into being financially abundant. Quantum action might look like checking out luxury cars, not because you're trying to manifest one, but because in your new reality, you can easily afford one. It might look like upgrading your wardrobe, not to try to look successful, but because in your new reality, you are successful. Now, I know what you might be thinking. But I don't have the money for those things yet. And that's okay. Quantum action isn't about spending money you don't have. It's about aligning your actions with your new reality in whatever way feels right and responsible to you. Maybe instead of buying a luxury car, you take one for a test drive. Instead of buying a whole new wardrobe, you buy one nice piece that makes you feel abundant. The specific action isn't what's important. It's the energy behind it. Here's another example. Let's say you've made a quantum leap into having your dream relationship. Quantum action might look like setting an extra place at the dinner table, buying a gift for your partner, even if they're not in your life yet, or telling your friends about this amazing person you're seeing, even if you haven't met them in the physical world yet. Again, it's not about pretending or lying. It's about aligning your actions with the reality you've stepped into. It's about living as if your desires are already true. But here's where a lot of people go wrong with quantum action. They do it with an agenda. They take action thinking, if I do this, then my desire will come true. But that's not how it works. You're not doing it to make something happen. You're doing it because it's already happened in your new reality. This is a subtle but crucial difference. When you take action with an agenda, you're actually affirming that you don't have what you want yet. But when you take action from a place of already having it, you align yourself with that reality even more strongly. So, how do you know what quantum actions to take? Simple. Ask yourself, what would I do if this desire was already true in my life? Then, do those things. Start small if you need to, but start somewhere. And here's a key point. Quantum action should feel good. If it feels forced or uncomfortable, you're probably coming at it from the wrong energy. It should feel natural, exciting, maybe a little scary in a good way, but overall positive. Your task for this part is to start taking quantum action every day. Look for opportunities to act as if your desires are already true. Have fun with it. Let it be a game, an experiment. Remember, you're not doing this to make your desires come true. You're doing it because they are already true in the reality you've stepped into. And as you take these actions, you'll start to see amazing synchronicities and opportunities showing up in your life. This is where the real magic of the quantum leap technique happens. As you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desired reality, you'll start to see that reality materializing in your physical world faster than you ever thought possible. Practical exercise, the Quantum Leap Challenge. Now that we've covered the 3 main parts of the quantum leap manifestation technique, it's time to put it all together with a practical exercise. I call this the Quantum Leap Challenge, and I promise it's going to be fun and eye-opening. Here's how it works. For the next 7 days, you're going to fully immerse yourself in your new reality. Think of it as a week-long role-playing game, except the role you're playing is your future self, the you that has already achieved everything you desire. Start by choosing one specific desire to focus on for this week. It could be anything: more money, a new job, a relationship, better health. whatever feels most important to you right now. Morning quantum consciousness. As soon as you wake up, before you even get out of bed, close your eyes and tune into the feeling of already having your desire. Really let yourself experience it. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement. Quantum leap declaration. Stand in front of a mirror and make your quantum leap declaration out loud. Remember, say it with conviction, as if it's already true. Feel it in every cell of your body. Quantum actions. Throughout the day, look for opportunities to take quantum actions. Act as if your desire is already true. Make decisions from that place. Speak from that place. Evening reflection. Before bed, take a few minutes to write down any synchronicities, opportunities, or positive changes you notice during the day. This helps reinforce your new reality and builds your faith in the process. Now, here's the most important part of this challenge. Have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Think of it as a playful experiment. The more you can enjoy the process, the better your results will be. And remember, this isn't about trying to force anything to happen. It's about aligning yourself with a reality that already exists. So relax, let go, and allow the universe to surprise you. Some people see results from this challenge within days. For others, it might take a little longer. But I promise, if you commit to this fully for 7 days, you will see changes in your life. They might be subtle at first. Maybe you'll feel happier, more confident, more at peace. Or they might be dramatic, unexpected opportunities, surprise windfalls, chance meetings with just the right person. Whatever happens, stay open and curious, and most importantly, keep going. Even if you don't see immediate results, trust in the process. Remember, you're reprogramming years of old thought patterns. It takes time, but it works if you stick with it. So, are you ready to take the Quantum Leap Challenge? Commit to it right now. Decide that for the next 7 days, you're going to fully step into your new reality. I can't wait to hear about your results. Now, I know all of this might sound a bit out there. You might be thinking, sure, it sounds good in theory, but does it really work? Well, I'm about to share some stories that will blow your mind and show you just how powerful the quantum leap technique can be. Let's start with Sarah. Sarah had been struggling with her finances for years. No matter what she did, she always seemed to be living paycheck to paycheck. She tried budgeting, she tried side hustles, but nothing seemed to work. Then she learned about the quantum leap technique. Sarah decided to make a quantum leap into financial abundance. Every morning, she'd stand in front of her mirror and declare, "I am now a money magnet. Wealth flows to me easily and effortlessly." She'd go through her day feeling wealthy, making decisions as if money was no object. At first, nothing seemed to change, but Sarah kept at it. Then, on day 5 of her Quantum Leap Challenge, something amazing happened. She got a call from an old client who wanted to hire her for a huge project, one that would pay more than she usually made in 6 months. And that was just the beginning. Within weeks, Sarah had more work than she could handle, and for the first time in her life, she was able to start saving money. Then there's Mike. Mike had been single for years and was starting to think he'd never find the one. He decided to use the quantum leap technique to manifest his perfect relationship. Every day, he'd imagine waking up next to his ideal partner. He'd set an extra place at the dinner table, buy little gifts for his partner, and tell his friends about this amazing person he was seeing. 3 weeks into his practice, Mike decided to try a new coffee shop. As he was ordering, he literally bumped into someone and felt an instant connection. They got to talking, and it turned out they had so much in common. Fast forward 6 months, and Mike is now in the happiest relationship of his life. But it's not just about money and relationships. Lisa used the quantum leap technique to transform her health. She'd been struggling with chronic pain for years, and doctors couldn't seem to figure out what was wrong. Lisa decided to make a quantum leap into perfect health. She'd start each day by saying, "I am now vibrantly healthy and full of energy." She started taking actions as if she was already healthy, going for walks, planning active vacations, even signing up for a dance class. Within a month, her pain had decreased dramatically. 2 months in, she was pain-free for the first time in years. Her doctors were amazed, calling it a miraculous recovery. These are just a few of the countless success stories I've heard from people using the quantum leap technique. From landing dream jobs to healing relationships to achieving lifelong goals, the possibilities are truly endless. Now, I want to be clear. These results aren't typical. Everyone's journey is different, and your results may vary. But these stories show you what's possible when you fully commit to the quantum leap technique. The key in all these stories is consistency and belief. These people didn't just try it once and give up. They committed to it fully, even when they couldn't see results right away. They trusted in the process, and that trust paid off in amazing ways. So as you start your own quantum leap journey, remember these stories. Remember that incredible change is possible. And most importantly, remember that you have the power to create any reality you desire. You just need to make the leap. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but, and trust me, I get it. When I first learned about the quantum leap technique, I had my doubts too. So let's address some of the common concerns and obstacles you might face on your quantum leap journey. First up, the big one. This sounds too good to be true. If it's so easy, why isn't everyone doing it? Here's the thing. It is easy, but it's not always simple. The quantum leap technique requires you to fundamentally change the way you think about reality. And for many people, that's scary. It's easier to stay in our comfort zones, even if those comfort zones aren't making us happy. But just because something is challenging doesn't mean it's not worth doing. Another common doubt. I've tried manifestation techniques before, and they didn't work. Why would this be any different? The quantum leap technique is different because it's not just about thinking positive thoughts or visualizing what you want. It's about making a fundamental shift in your energy and taking aligned action. It's a holistic approach that addresses your thoughts, feelings, and actions all at once. Here's another one I hear a lot. But what if it doesn't work for me? This doubt often comes from a fear of disappointment. And I get it. It's scary to get your hopes up. But here's the truth. The only way to guarantee it won't work is to not try at all. And even if you don't get exactly what you want right away, I promise you'll see positive changes in your life if you commit to this practice. Now let's talk about a big obstacle many people face: inconsistency. You might start off strong, but then life gets in the way, and you forget to do your daily practice. This is normal. We're human, and we're not going to be perfect. The key is to not beat yourself up when you slip. Just acknowledge it and get back on track. Remember, It's not about being perfect. It's about making progress. Another obstacle is impatience. We live in a world of instant gratification, and it's easy to get frustrated if we don't see results right away. But remember, you're making a big energetic shift. It might take some time for your physical reality to catch up. Trust in the process and keep going, even when you can't see results yet. Lastly, let's address the skeptics in your life. You might be excited about the quantum leap technique, but your friends or family might not get it. They might even try to discourage you. Remember, their doubts are about them, not you. You don't need anyone else's permission or approval to change your life. Stay focused on your journey and let your results speak for themselves. Here's the bottom line. Doubts and obstacles are a normal part of any growth process. They don't mean you're doing something wrong. They mean you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And that's where the magic happens. So when doubts come up, and they will, don't try to fight them or push them away. Acknowledge them. Thank them for trying to protect you, and then gently set them aside. Remember why you started this journey in the first place. Remember the life you're creating for yourself. And most importantly, remember this. You are more powerful than you know. You have the ability to create any reality you desire. All you need to do is make the leap. Trust yourself, trust the process, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, and I hope you're feeling excited and empowered to start your own quantum leap journey. Let's take a moment to recap the key points. First, we talked about the power of quantum consciousness. Understanding that your thoughts and feelings are energy that interacts with the world around you. We learned how to tune into the reality where you already have everything you desire. Then we explored the quantum leap itself, that powerful moment of decision where you step fully into your new reality. We talked about the importance of making this leap with your whole being, not just your mind. Next, we discussed quantum action, aligning your actions with the reality you've stepped into. We learned that it's not about doing to get, but doing because you already have. We went through the Quantum Leap Challenge, giving you a practical way to implement these principles in your daily life. Remember, consistency is key. We shared some incredible success stories, showing you what's possible when you fully commit to this technique. And finally, we addressed some common doubts and obstacles you might face on your journey. Now, here's the most important thing I want you to take away from this video. You have the power to create any reality you desire. Your life is not set in stone. With the Quantum Leap technique, you can literally jump into a new reality, one where your dreams are your everyday life. But remember, this isn't about escaping your current reality. It's about creating a reality that truly aligns with who you are and what you want. It's about becoming the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. As you start applying the Quantum Leap technique in your life, be patient with yourself. This is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate every win, no matter how small. And when challenges come up, because they will, see them as opportunities for growth. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor. Even when things don't go as planned, trust that it's all part of the process. Stay open, stay curious, and most importantly, stay committed to your new reality. So, are you ready to make your quantum leap? Are you ready to step into the life of your dreams? The power is in your hands. All you need to do is take that first step. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I can't wait to hear about your quantum leap successes. Remember, Your dream life is just one leap away. So take a deep breath, trust yourself, and make the leap. Your new reality is waiting for you.